So you have a book called The Enterprise Brain, and at Unify Apps, we offer a way for people to build their enterprise brain. Help me understand, what is that? What is the enterprise brain? What are they actually getting with working with Unify Apps?
So if you want to understand what you get by working with UnifyApps, I only have three concepts for you. 80-20, which we know 80% of the work that you need to do to get AI working for business outcomes has nothing to do with the models. It's all the scaffolding and the things you need around it. Talk about the three contexts and the three builders. That's what you get with our platform. And literally, we just had our features documented. There's 178 pages of features, capabilities that you need. So that's what you really get. What you're getting is a AI solutions builder platform that with all those capabilities. Now, there's two other concepts that help you understand why we should use a solution like UnifyApps as opposed to an alternative. And that is the idea of horizontal decoupling and vertical decoupling. And to understand why they are important, you have to understand that if you go and build all those capabilities without an architecture and a strategy and a building approach that is fundamentally different, you won't scale. This is why 95% of AI pilots are not hitting production. Why? They try to build all the capabilities, but it's not landing the plane on the other side. And so point number two and point number three, horizontal decoupling and vertical decoupling, is what are the things that we do uniquely different that allow us to land more planes on the other side with the business use cases. The idea of the horizontal decoupling is the idea of extracting and synthesizing knowledge, governance, and actionability from every piece of your enterprise infrastructure every time you roll out a use case and synthesizing them into an enterprise brain or context, right? And this is the human analogy. Think about your own brain. This is the ability, this is all the stored knowledge that you have that allows you to function, know when it's safe to go out or how to dress or what to say, comes from this context and conscience that you have. And that's what the brain provides. And you can reason on it. And those reasoning for very specific things can be different models, but the brain is what allows you to build and scale and work off it. That's the idea of horizontal decoupling. The second is the idea of vertical decoupling, which is a concept that we think we've brought to the marketplace called assembly first. It's not low code, no code. It is, but that's not the point. You can write code. It is really this idea that don't go build monolithic software that is code first with UI and logic and data and extraction all in one place. Because when you do that, you are actually propagating your context back in, and you're creating no flexibility for the models and humans to evolve. And if you look at every transformation that's happened so far, the digital one, to 20 years, 30 years, is you got to account for that. The models are going to get better. Humans are going to evolve. And for each one, there's a way you can do it today that works in production. And you don't do that, it goes into the 95% fail category. And that's not going to be the way it could work next year. And there may be more optimal ways of doing it. Maybe more human, maybe more AI. But you've got to decouple what needs to be done from who's doing it and build these atomic elements that are reusable and stack them on your enterprise infrastructure for everyone to share. And those are the building blocks. So what does UnifyApps give you? It's actually the 80 in the 80-20. We don't do what the models do. We don't want to. We help you leverage the best models and most cost efficiently, because monitoring, evaluating, and helping you pick the best one. It's a big part of what we provide in our governance capability. But the secret sauce is the horizontal decoupling that allows you to build the brain, and you don't have to build the full brain. Every time you build it, you're synthesizing and normalizing. And the methodology of assembly first, which is the vertical decoupling, is literally the best of what we have learned across making hundreds and thousands of this work in production for some of the biggest brands in the world, some of the governments in the world, some of the largest retailers, some of the biggest banks in the world.